Yes, beta. What do you mean by square? If I write 1 square, that will give you 1. 2 square is 2 into 2, that is 4. 3 square is 3 into 3, that is 9. And 1 is also same. 1 square is 1 into 1, that is 1. 4 square is 4 into 4, that is 16. If I write square, that means each term will be multiplied, that is given in the base, will be multiplied twice. Square means 1 will be multiplied 2 times. 2 square means 2 will be multiplied 2 times. 3 square means 3 will be multiplied 3 times. Now and so on. In the same manner, you will get 5 into 5 is equal to 25. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are natural number. And the square of natural number, these, we have so many squares and we actually the numbers are infinite. So you will get infinite square number. So these number 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, they are called square number or perfect square. Is it clear? So the numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on are called perfect square number, perfect square number, or you can simply say square numbers. Got it? So that means the square of the natural numbers are called perfect square number or square number. Got it? Bache, as I have just given you example that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49. So what do you conclude from this? So the numbers which are ending with 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9, they can be or cannot be perfect square number. But the remaining number that are missing in them, in between 1 and 4, as you can see that 2 and 3 is missing. So a perfect square number will never end with the digit 2 or 3. Got it? The number that is ending with 1 or 4 may or may not be perfect square, but the number that is missing in between them, that is 2 and 3, the number ending with 2 and 3 will never be a perfect square number. Same is the case. After 4 you have 5 here, so 7 and 8 is missing. So the number ending with 7 or 8 digit will never be a perfect square number. But the number ending with 6 and 9 can or cannot be a perfect square number. So this is your property number 1. First property is that no perfect square number will end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Have you written this thing, beta? Have you written this thing? That a perfect square number will never end with the digit 2, 3, 7 or 8. But second property is, that is a part of this property, that is the part of this property number 1. If the digit is ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 may or may not be perfect square number. Like I am giving you one example, as I am saying that the number ending with 1 is a perfect square, but there is a number 11. There is a number 11, but 11 is not a perfect square number. And if I write here 14, so this is ending with 4. 4 is a perfect square number, but 14 is not a perfect square number. Similar is the case, 25 I have written, but the number 15 is not a perfect square number. So that means this is your first property, that no perfect square will end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. And one more point is there in this. A number ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 may or may not be perfect square. मीन्स हो भी सकते हैं और नहीं भी हो सकते. देयर इज नो कंपल्शन कि अगर किसी नंबर के एंड में 1 आ रहा है तो इट विल बी अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. इट मे और मे नॉट हैपन. वी आर नॉट श्योर अबाउट दिस. सपोज आई एम सेइंग यू वन नंबर 22 and it is ending with 2, so surely it is not a perfect square number. If I am writing here 23, it is ending with 3, so it is not a perfect square number. But 25 is a perfect square number because it is ending with 5. Similar is the case if I write 15, but it is ending with 5, so it is not a perfect square number. So in case of these digits, it is not sure that it will be a perfect square. It may or may not happen. But about these numbers, we are sure that they will never be a perfect square number. Like I spoke 20, 22, 23, 13, 17, 27, 18, 28, 38, they will never be a perfect square number in any case. If the number is ending with 0, like 20, 20 is not a perfect square number. 200 is not a perfect square number. 11 is not a perfect square number. 14 is not a perfect square number. 15 is not. 26 is not. 29 is not. 39 is not a perfect square number. But we have examples like if I write 121, it is ending with 1. So it is a perfect square number. But 11 is not. So we have different example which may or may not be the cases. Got it? So the next property is, now the second property is if the number is ending with 1, if the number is ending with 1 or 9, then the square of this number will also end with 1. Square of this number 9 will also end with 1. That means a number having 1 or 9 at its unit place will have 1 as a unit digit in its square. Means if a number is having 1 or 9 at its last place, then its square must have 1 at its last place. Now we have another property that is a part of this. Again, I am speaking of one line that is again a part of the second property. If the number is ending with 4 and 6, then the square of this number will also contain 6 at the end. अगर किसी नंबर के एंड में 4 या 6 है तो उसके स्क्वायर के एंड में भी क्या होगा, 6 होगा. सो यू विल राइट हियर द स्क्वायर ऑफ ए नंबर, the square of a number having 4 or 6 at its unit place will end with 6. Got it? Means अगर किसी नंबर के एंड में 4 या 6 है तो उसके स्क्वायर के एंड में भी 6 आएगा. Hope this is clear to you all. Is it okay? बच्चे we don't have any other particular rule. आपको पता ही है, इधर देखो 1 के स्क्वायर में 1 आ रहा है, 2 के स्क्वायर, 3 के स्क्वायर में 9, ये हो गया. 5 स्क्वायर, ये श्योर है किसी नंबर के एंड में अगर 5 है तो उसके स्क्वायर में एंड में 5 आएगा. किसी के एंड में 6 है तो उसके स्क्वायर के एंड में 6 आएगा. किसी नंबर के एंड में 7 है तो उसके स्क्वायर के एंड में 9 ही आएगा, क्योंकि 7 7 से 49, लास्ट डिजिट विल बी 9 श्योरली. अगर 8 है तो 8 के स्क्वायर में 4 आएगा. ये श्योर केसेस हैं. 0 है तो उसके नंबर के स्क्वायर के एंड में भी 0 आएगा. ये तो इजी वाले केसेस हैं. लेकिन जिसके अंदर दो पर्टिकुलर रिलेशन थे वो आपको बता दिया. इफ अ नंबर इज एंडिंग विद 1 और 9, then its square must be end with 1. If the number is having 4 or 6 at its end, then its square must have 6 at the last place. A number having odd number of zeros at its end will never be a perfect square number. Look here. Suppose I am writing 10. It is having odd number of zeros, that is 1 0 it is having, and 1 is an odd number, so it is not a perfect square number. If I write 100, It is a perfect square number because it is having even number of zeros. If I write 1000 here, it is again having odd number of zeros, so it is not a perfect square number. If I write 10,000 that contain 4 zeros, that is even number of zeros, then it will be a perfect square number. So we conclude that, but this property is again not valid for all the number. Means जैसे 200 है तो 200 में even number of zeros हैं, लेकिन 2 is not a 2 जो है perfect square number नहीं है. 200 is not a perfect square number. So again this property is valid for the particular numbers. So अगर odd number of zeros हैं तो surely perfect square नहीं है, लेकिन even number के केस में भी ऐसे example हैं जो perfect square नहीं है. Like 100 is a perfect square number, but 200 is not perfect square number. 300 is not a perfect square number. 400 is a perfect square number. 400 क्या है? 20 का square, तो perfect square number है. 500 is again not a perfect square number. 600 is not perfect square. 700 not. 800 is not a perfect square number. 900 is perfect square number because it is a square of 30. So in every case, you will see exceptional example which are not valid for the property. So got it? So this property is valid for few of the cases. So you have to be very particular. You have to check it very carefully that which number is perfect square, which number is not, that you will solve by doing particular method that we will discuss later on in the class. But now we are discussing properties. So I have to tell you the properties, that few examples are there which will support the property and which few examples are also there which will not support the property. What I have written that कि अगर आपके पास दो consecutive number है, consecutive numbers are continuous numbers which are not having any gap, like 2 and 3, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, continuous number, those don't have any gap. ठीक है, जैसे 1, 2, 3, they are three consecutive numbers. तो आपके पास अगर कोई भी दो consecutive number है, तो उनके square के बीच में 2 and non-perfect square number lie करते हैं. That I will show you by using this. आपने ये लिखा 1 and 2, 1 square, ये 2 square, ये आपका n है, ये आपका n+1 है, दो कंसेक्टिव नंबर है, इनका स्क्वायर किया 1 आ गया, इसका स्क्वायर किया 4 आ गया. अब 1 और 4 के बीच में कितने नंबर दिखाई दे रहे हैं आपको? 2, 3, दो नंबर है ना. इन दोनों के बीच में कितने नंबर है? 5 नंबर. इन दोनों के बीच में कितने नंबर है? 7 नंबर. इन दोनों के बीच में कितने नंबर है? 9 नंबर. तो यू विल, ये तो हमने काउंट कर लिए बिकॉज दे आर स्मॉल नंबर. बट if you use this property, I can show you like 1 square and 2 square. आपने एक example लिया, ये आपका n है, ये आपका n+1 है, इसके बीच में कितने नंबर लाई कर रहे हैं? 2n. और n की वैल्यू क्या है यहाँ पे? n की वैल्यू क्या है बेटा? यहाँ पे 1 है. n की वैल्यू क्या है? 1. So let's put the value of n here, that is 2. तो अभी आपने काउंट किया कि इसके बीच में कितने नंबर आ रहे हैं? 2. और यहाँ फॉर्मूले से भी क्या आ गया? 2. Look one more example, 3 square and 4 square. This is your n square, this is your n+1 whole square, and in between these two you are having 2n number and n is 3 here, so 3 2s are 6. Now between, wait, बेटा, let me check this property of people. यहाँ देखो, between 3 square and 4 square, between 9 and 16, you can count the number. After 9 you have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 will not count, so 6 numbers are there on counting, and according to formula also we are getting. So actually between the small number you can easily count, but if you take the example of big number, then you have to use the formula. Let me use this same formula for some bigger number like 16 square, 17 square, 101 square, 102 square. Look at one more example. I'm writing here one more example for you, like 27 square and 28 square. So between these two you will have 2n numbers, and n is your 27. This is your n, this is your n+1. When you multiply, you will have 54 non-perfect square number between 27 and 28 square. So it's not possible for us, like if you take 27 square, that will be, you will have to multiply, you have to find the square of 28 also. Then between the square of these two numbers, you have to count 54 number. So it's not possible for you to count each and every number. So better to use this formula. So this formula is for finding the non-perfect square number between any two. Next property is the square of the even number is square. The square of the even number is even and the square of the odd number is odd. The square of even number is even and square of odd number is odd. Like 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 10 square is 100, 11 square is 121, 12 square is 144. But you have to learn the square of the number till 20. So you have to learn the square of each and every number from 1 to 20. Got it? You have to learn it. Like 2 is even, the square of this number is also even, 3 is odd, 9 is odd, 4 square, 4 is even, so answer of this is even, 11 is odd, 121 is odd, 12 is even, 144 is even. So square of the even number is even and the square of the odd number is always odd. But your next property is the square of the number ending with 5 has some pattern. Which pattern they are following? Like I have written 15 square. 15 square is 15 into 15. So what you will do? 5 5s are 25 and 1 will be added to this digit. 1 will be added to this. It will become 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 ones are 2. 25 into 25. 25 into 25, what you will do? You will multiply last two digits. That will be 5 5s are 25 and 1 will be added to this digit 2. If you add 1 to this, it will become 3. If you add 1 to this digit, it will become 3. 3 2s are 6. One more example, 45 square, 45 into 45, 5 5s are 25. 1 will be added to this digit. It will become 5. 5 4s are 20. Now, you all do one question related to this. 65 square. Find 65 square.